Hi guys. I walk along here, and I am just thinking away, chattering away in my head. And it just dawned on me, why don't I turn the camera on and try to make this into a vlog instead of chattering away in my brain to myself. But you know, I have an issue where I expound so much better in my brain. When I turn on my mouth, it just isn't as good. It's not as deep, it's not as funny. You know, I feel I'm being subjective. Okay, but anyway, I was thinking about that sign and the fish that were on it that I showed you. And every time I see a little pine like this, I'm always thinking of bonsai. It's illegal to take trees and plants, though, out of public places. So that sign that I showed with the fish on it made me think of Jasmine and her love of fishing. And I could hear her comment, "So are you going to go fishing?" And my answer is, of course, no. As I said in one of my previous tag responses, I do not enjoy fishing. The whole process of butchering it is disgusting to me, and I don't enjoy the taste, so I don't do that. My dad, though, did enjoy fishing. He loved fishing, and he enjoyed fish. And I was thinking along those lines of meat, and how I'm also friends with Rob and Christopher, and they are committed vegetarians, or is it vegan? I don't know the distinction well enough. I'm going back over the conversation that I was having as I was walking, so this is repeat for me, but it's not for you. And then I thought that my response to them would be, I have some sympathies with that, being a vegetarian and not liking the process of killing, slaughtering, harvesting animals to eat them, but I am not to the place yet where I can become and devote myself to being a vegetarian vegan. I do try to get free range eggs and things like that so that I do not contribute to. Now see, this would make a good cascade bonsai because it's got this one long branch down the side that if it was wired down would make a long cascade branch. I do not want to contribute or support factory farming in any way. I think that's extremely cruel and disgusting, and I don't want to have any party to that. And that in my stream of consciousness dialogue went to my dad and his love of beef. Since they passed away and I'm no longer living with them, I am not eating as much beef as I used to eat, because they were of a certain generation that ate a lot of beef, ground beef, and I am not doing that anymore. I think it can only be healthy for me. My dad loved rare beef. My mom liked it cooked until it was like shoe leather. And that would be a complaint of my dad's. And my mom didn't like it to be rare. So they had to compromise a bit. But my dad would come in and sneak a fingerful or two of raw hamburger when she was mixing a meatloaf. And that used to make her so mad. She did not like that. She thought it was disgusting. He would, it was a joke with him when we would go to a restaurant that he would want it just barely passed over the flame. He wanted it as rare could be, as legally possible for them to serve. And that made me think of my mom would make chocolate chip cookies every, I think it was, geez, time passes, you forget, Tuesday. I think earlier it was a different day. chocolate chip cookie day might have been Thursday, but I think in the later times it became Tuesday was chocolate chip cookie day. And Dad would come through the kitchen and stick his fingers into the raw chocolate chip cookie batter, and that would tick her off something fierce too. Us kids would do it also because that's good stuff. Chocolate chip cookie dough is good stuff. It's dangerous. We didn't know at the time raw eggs and salmonella, but she would get so mad at that. And that reminded me of, I'm trying to get a Kleenex out of my pocket because my seasonal allergies are going berserk. My dad, when he was a kid, used to snitch a spoonful of sugar out of my grandma's sugar bowl, and that would make her very angry. So one day she decided to pull a prank, try to teach Dad a lesson. She switched the sugar out for salt. And he came through to get his spoonful of sugar, and he ended up with a mouthful of salt. So that's about the time in my mental dialogue that I thought, I should be doing a vlog about all this stuff. Anyway, we're almost back to the car. We got this last hill to go. I do have some questions that I've been collecting, so I'm having a tag in the offing. It's coming up. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.